Hello viewers. In this session I am going to explain how to execute the workflows in command prompt by using Pmcmd command. First let's open the command prompt. Okay, so how to open it? Windows R and type cmd and then enter. So you will get the command prompt window. And please, first thing is you need to locate the pmcmd command location. So where it is exactly, that location is present. So normally it will be there in the Informatica installation folder. So in the Informatica installation folder, the server/bin, inside that you can find that pmcmd command. So this command you need to use it, so to execute the workflow. So first thing is you need to locate this in the command prompt. How to locate this? cd slash and whatever the location, and then enter. So now the path location is showing as server bin, and here you can give the pmcmd command to execute or to stop. There are several manipulations you can do in the command prompt. Okay, so how to execute by using the pmcmd command is, let me open the help file. So you can go ahead, you can see that command references. In that pmcmd command references, if you can click on here, running commands in command line mode. So this is the syntax to run the workflow. So what you need to do is pmcmd start workflow, and -sv stands for instance integration service name. Okay, and -d stands for domain name, and -u. Okay, so here you need to provide the username, and -p you need to provide the password, and whatever the workflow if you specify, okay, that's more than enough. And let me show you how we can execute it. Notepad, let me copy the syntax. And pmcmd start workflow -sv, so integration service. What is the integration service? In our Informatica, this one, please find it out. Like, anyway you can do that. So this is the integration service, is underscore hema. So you can write it over there directly, is underscore hema. This is the integration service name, and the domain name is domain name. By right clicking, okay, configure domains, you can make it up, or you need to go to the administrator. There you can find the domain name also. So anyway both are same. So here the domain name is domain underscore pragim is the domain name. So please specify the same thing. And the username is administrator, and the password also same thing. And directly you can give the workflow name. So what is the workflow name? Always try to copy paste the workflow name, so you can avoid the manual mistakes like human errors. That's all. And if you want to specify, for example, same workflow is present in the more than one folders. Okay, there are a couple of folders are available. See here, Hema folder, Dana folder, Mohan folders, Smitha folder. There are a couple of folders are available. Same workflow, if it is present more than one folder, then you need to explicitly specify which folder workflow you need to execute it. So that's meaning is, I want to execute which is there in the Hema folder. So for that, what you need to do, you need to specify over here -f, and the folder name is Hema. So like this you can specify the folder name and complete copy the execute in, paste it here and enter it. So connected integration services, and then you can see that. So it is triggered the workflow. It has been triggered it. So running succeeded. So the workflow has been now successfully completed. So this is how we can trigger the workflow. For example, same feature I want to use it, I will use it, and I will execute one other workflow, which is I will configure in. For example, I have two workflows are there, A and B. So once the A workflow is completed, and I need to trigger the B workflow. Let me show you how I can do this. So I have two workflows. First workflow is WFM customer data validation, and another workflow is router usage. So as soon as I complete this workflow, I need to trigger the router usage. So how I can do that? So there is the inbuilt command task is available here. So if you want, you can use inbuilt, which is there in the components tab, or standalone also you can make use of it. You can call any command task outside, and then you can configure. But however, I have it in the inbuilt in a command in components tab, so I can make use of it, right? So let me use it. Reusable. And then first thing what you need to do, I need to point the location. So that is main important. So first cd, and then where is that location is, this is the location. Okay, this is the first step I need to do, and then only I can trigger any workflow. So triggering workflow is, let me copy paste the let me make sure that workflow I have taken the properly. So please save it. If you done any changes, this is the workflow name. Edit, copy, the same thing, paste it over here. So Control A, Control C, and then go to the workflow, specify the command. Specify the command. So that's it. So done. And one more property is fail task if any command fails. So if any one of the command is failed, then you need to fail this session itself. So if you want, so you can check the box. You can check this box. Done, done, done. Save it. So I'm running the workflow customer data validation workflow by using the command prompt only. So let's see how it will triggers. As soon as this finish, okay, the router usage workflow will be triggered. Start, paste, and then next. So running, please watch it carefully. Yes, see, so automatically once before giving the status of this session, okay, succeeded session, and it is triggered the router usage workflow, and then it's given the succeeded. So this is how you can make use of it, the same command task, and in that you can give this command pmcmd command to trigger the any workflow. And let me give one more example. So there is a way called concurrent execution. So concurrent execution is nothing but same workflow. For example, one time if I run the workflow, so while running the workflow again you can't able to run it. It will say the workflow already is in use. It is running it. So you are not supposed to use. You are not supposed to run the same workflow when it is running. So for example, there is a scenario situation, okay, so where you need to execute the same workflows several times while running itself. So further, so what you can do, you need to configure this as concurrent workflows. So how to configure this is, so enable this, you can see that configure concurrent execution. I will be discussing this concurrent execution separately, but now in this video only pmcmd command, how we can use only that information I'm going to use it. And says apply and then okay. So time being, let me remove the executing the other workflow and then fine, okay, save. So for this particular workflow you can give a name, okay, that's name called instance name. For example, this is workflow name is wfm customer data validation, and the name if you want it, okay, any name, for example a, I will give it out, next time b, next time c. So that name also will be prefix over here, postfix over here. So let me show you how to trigger that. So to give that instance name, what you need to do here is you need to specify minus rin and name, any name you can give it out. I will give a first time, okay. This is called instance name, okay. So instance name, by using command prompt you can specify like this, rin /rin a. So any name you can give it out here. If you want, can I give the abc? Okay, go ahead, no problem. Let me give abc and then see before processing, then next. Let's execute. See here, the name is specifying abc. Same time if you want it, again you can execute how many you want, same time you can execute it. For example, let me execute at a time, same workflow. So here xyz abc xyz mno, okay. First this one I will type it up over here. This is successful, and let me make a copy because this workflow takes very less time to complete. If it is long running, then you can figure it out very easily. So as soon as enter, I will make it up and I will execute this. See here, I kept, let me put it all. See here, this xyz abc xyz. So concurrently it will execute it at a time, it will execute with the different names. So previously abc and now xyz, okay. So in the same manner, if you want to execute one more, okay, make a note like this, just enter, and don't enter now itself because you can't able to figure it out, okay. So as soon as you entered it, it will start executing, and then this one also you can execute it. See here, both are executing, xyz and mno. So this is called, it will use same workflow, same mapping, everything same. So the instance names called mno xyz. So by using the command prompt, you can execute the workflow in the concurrent way and the normal way. And for example, if any reason, if you are getting any error message, for example, let me give you one small wrong password. Let me give wrong password. This is the wrong password. So let me execute now. As soon as execute, here itself it will say fail to authenticate login. But there is one more error message. You can catch that error code, okay. So depend upon the error code, you can figure it out what was the problem. So that error code, if you want to find it out, you need to specify this echo error level percentage in DOS shell. If same thing in your Informatica server is installed in the Unix box, then if it's a conn shell, you need to say like this, If it is a shell, C shell, you need to specify like that. But right now my system, okay, is in Windows, so those command only I need to I need to execute. So that is echo error level percentage. So let me give you that same thing. Okay, sorry for that, I didn't copy it. Let me copy again, copy and same, paste. And if you can see here, see the error message. What is the error message over here? 7. So go and check the codes. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 7. So 7 stands for you used add invalid username and password. So this is okay, this is the error, this is the meaning of that error code. So like this you can execute the pmcmd command. So this command prompt mainly used to schedule the workflows in third-party tools. Okay, so and I'm going to explain about the concurrent workflows in the separate video. Please watch it, and if you have any questions, please mail me to this mail id dwh.informatica.trainings@gmail.com.